Make some noise for the Prime Minister in waiting, man.
Into an economic powerhouse.
Comrade leader, Gaston Browne.
Labour Party, listen. Comrades, election is here, and yes, everyone has registered. Oh yes, we cannot settle for nothing less. Prime Minister from City West. Look, Gaston has the capacity, and he full up of integrity. Him giving the opportunity. Yes, has proven he's capable. He's also willing and able. So people, God will join the battle. Will indeed fulfill your needs and your seat. Will this one indeed? I want to hear you say no. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. I want you to vote. I'm serious. Let's vote. Give him your trust and vote. Gaston is a must. You got to make him victorious. So vote. His country first. Let's vote. His aim is just, and I quote, to save us from Labour Party, you see. Son of rain. We voting Labour. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Labour. 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 Gaston Browne has the ability to run the country most definitely, and he has progressive destiny with Team ABLP. We've suffered a massive disaster, but now Gaston Browne and Team Labour coming to secure a brighter future. Yes, the blind can see that ABLP will lead way to prosperity, poverty. Deported indefinitely. Comrades, I appeal in Gaston, they must believe this nation. He can and will retrieve the deal. Each and never all achieve. So come let us vote. I'm serious. Let's vote. Give him your trust and vote. Gaston is a must. You got to make him victorious. So vote. This country first. Vote. This is a must. Come vote. We soon engulf in smoke. I'm telling you no joke. So vote. Tell them, Mr. Man. Vote. Sing it, Gaston. Come vote. Hey, 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 hey. I want you to vote. You hear the man say? Vote. You hear what he say? Let's vote. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The blind can see that ABLP will lead way to prosperity, poverty. Deported indefinitely. Comrades, I appeal in Gaston, we must believe this nation. He can and will retrieve the deal. Boy, each and every all achieve. So come let us vote. Vote. Sing, man. Vote. Gaston is a must. You got to make him victorious. So vote. Yeah. Vote. Sing it, man. Just vote. Get rid of all them blokes. I ain't making no joke. Vote. I'm serious. Let's vote. Give him your trust and vote. Gaston is a must. You got to make him victorious. So vote. His country first. Let's vote. His aim is just, and I quote, to save us from such stroke. I'm telling you no joke. Hey, Labour. Labour. I'm telling you no joke.
Labour. Labour.
I'm telling you no joke.
Hold on. Well, I know that to the road march. God bless people of Labour. Isn't Gaston Browne a God bless man? Yes. So make some noise for Gaston.
Yes, I love the blessing. I love the blessing. Father, God blessing. One more blessing.
We have you read them.
I love the blessing.
We have you read.
I love the blessing.
Labour rise.
I am blessed.
I am blessed. Every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head. Listen. Every day. Go so. I am blessed.
Listen, me praise God. Make money.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, colleague candidates, distinguished comrades. It is certainly a pleasure to be here this evening. And tonight represents the single largest gathering leading up to the 2014 general elections. Tonight is a very important night in the history of our country. And come this Thursday, June 12th, 2014, I say to you that change is coming to Antigua and Barbuda. Comrades, are you ready for Labour? Come on, let me hear you, man. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, we are ready. Ready to rebuild this country. And I say to you tonight that change will come on June 12, 2013. And you can be assured that this Friday you will have a new government. And this Friday you will have a new Prime Minister. And I say to you tonight that we understand the enormity of the challenges that we will have to face. We understand that the UPP has destroyed this country, that they have bankrupted Antigua and Barbuda. Every single statutory corporation in this country is bankrupt. The central government is bankrupt. It means, therefore, that the Labour Party is on a rescue mission. And this rescue mission includes you, the people. Because at the end of the day, we have policies and programs to rescue Antigua and Barbuda and to put you, the people, back to work. Policies and programs to empower you at all levels. For the working class, we have the elimination of personal income tax, which will put $40 million back into the pockets of the working class people of this country. Let's hear it for Labour, my dear people. And for those of you, the poor and the vulnerable, we have programs for you as well. We understand the hardships that you have had to endure during the last 10 years. We know that many of you are living in homes without water and electricity. And I say to you that come June 13, 2014, Gaston Browne and Team Labour will do something about that. We say to you, those of you who do not have electricity and potable water in your homes, we will make sure that whatever arrears that you would have had up until December 31st, 2013, we will wipe off those arrears. We know some of you are single-parent mothers. Some of you have been unable to get the birth certificates for your children because you have outstanding maternity fees at Mount St. John. I say to you tonight that the Labour Party government will wipe off those fees so that your children could get the birth certificates. And I say to you, the Labour Party will discontinue that policy because it is a bad policy. It is a draconian policy, and it is not in keeping with the philosophy of our institution. The Labour Party is a caring institution, and we want to make sure that you enjoy living standards that are second to none. We have a vision for this country, a vision for a harmonious and modern economy, a country that will transform into an economic powerhouse in the Caribbean. And we cannot achieve that unless we uplift all the people. And that is why our policies are egalitarian, to make sure that we lift all Antiguans and Barbudans. We are also an inclusive institution. And I say to those of you who are here today, who may be undecided, who may not have voted for us in previous elections, that you have a place in our organization, because the Labour Party is an all-inclusive institution. And it doesn't matter who you supported in the past. We will not hold that against you. We will accept your membership, your participation, your support. So we ask you to join this great movement. The Labour Party is a movement of the masses, and our plans and programs are about you. We consulted widely prior to the preparation of our manifesto, and we are familiar with the issues affecting Antiguans and Barbudans. We know the issues affecting our nurses, our teachers. We know the issues affecting our professionals. We know the issues affecting the poor and the vulnerable. We know the issues affecting our construction workers. And I want to invite you every single one of you here this evening, and those who are hearing us via the radio and television and via the internet, to get hold of our manifesto. Because in that manifesto, we covered every single aspect of our development. And we have policies and programs to empower you, the people of Antigua and Barbuda. When it comes to investments, I guarantee you that the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party, upon taking the governance of this country, will preside over a buoyant economy. We will attract hundreds of millions of dollars annually in investments to grow the economy and to create jobs, to put you to work. And those of you who are unemployed, who had jobs before, to put you back to work. It will be back to work with labor. And the investors I speak about are not those that the UPP had down at Sandy Island prior to the 2004 elections. These are real investors. And I'll share the names of two of them with you tonight. We have an investor out of St. Martin, the Mahu Group. And they've signed a memorandum of understanding with our institution to build a major hotel in this country. In fact, I traveled to St. Martin last May to meet with the principals and was able to sell them an idea of having a second destination. So they have decided on a market penetration strategy in which they will have a property here in Antigua so that they can offer the customers a choice of destination. We did not stay here in Antigua and Barbuda and say that there are no investments available. We spent our own monies and we traveled extensively in the Caribbean, regionally, extra-regionally, and we were successful in attracting investments. One of the things that we did, upon taking the leadership of the Labour Party, I assured a few very capable Antiguans that we would appoint them as ambassadors and that their remit will be to attract investments in this country. And I'm pleased to announce that a year later, several of them have actually performed. And there's a particular one who I'd like to mention tonight. There's a gentleman by the name of Gilbert Bastani who brought a group of investors here. The Yida Group. The Yida Group will invest $200 million annually in this country's economy for the next 10 years. And I say to you that we have a signed memorandum of understanding with them, which we executed since last year. And this is a group that has real money. So when we say to you that we will fix this country's economy, it is because we have already had the investment pledges. When I say to you that we will put you back to work, it is because we will fix this country's economy. We will make sure that this country's economy grow by at least 5% per annum for the next 10 years. We did it before, and we shall do it again. So I say to you that it is in your interest to make sure that you continue to stand firm with this great institution. There's no institution in the Caribbean, in this hemisphere, that is better than the Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party. The Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party is the greatest political institution in this hemisphere. And you know, when it comes to Antiguans and Barbudans, I say to you that you have the skills, and with determination, I guarantee that with your support, and certainly with God's guidance, that we will transform this country into an economic powerhouse in the Caribbean. We have a vision for this country. Our vision is not about selling off state assets. Our vision is about empowering you, the people, to help you to be owners, for you to control the commanding heights of this country's economy. When you look at the UPP's manifesto, they have pledged to sell several state organizations. They have pledged to sell APUA. They have pledged to sell PCS, the port, the seaport, the airport. They have pledged to sell State Insurance Corporation. They have pledged to sell our 70% shares in the Cedar Valley Golf Course, they have pledged to sell out Antigua and Barbuda. So when they sell out all of our assets, what do you think will happen to you, the working class people of this country? They will put you out of work, and they do not care, because already we have 20% unemployment in this country. And instead of generating jobs, bringing investments, expanding the economy, and put you to work, they are embarking on strategies to wreak further hardship on you, the people of Antigua and Barbuda. So I said to you, this Thursday will be a very important day, a very important decision for you, the people. And you cannot afford to take this decision lightly. You must understand that this is about fortune or misfortune. You make the wrong decision, then clearly you will end up in further misery. You make the right decision and vote for Labour, I guarantee you that you'll be voting for your own empowerment. So when they come with the gifts, understand that those gifts only have temporary effect. Understand that ultimately, you must support Labour for your development. The UPP government, they are desperate. They're offering licenses for votes. They're offering phones for votes. They're offering tablets for votes. They're offering duty-frees for votes. And now, they're actually in the process of purchasing people's voter cards. I say to you, to be wise, to make sure that you take the gifts, but at the end of the day, to make sure that you vote your conscience. They have destroyed this country in 10 years, and you cannot expect anything different but further destruction if you were to make the mistake and vote for them for another 5. I say to you, you made a mistake in 2004. And again, that was repeated to some extent in 2009. And you recall that they stole the 2009 general elections. But I say to you tonight that all of us must be vigilant. We must also take responsibility to make sure that we get our supporters out. And I'm asking each of you to make sure that you take responsibility to take at least 20 individuals to vote on election day. We cannot take anything for chance. We cannot take anything for granted. Let us continue to work hard together. Let us conjoin. Let us fight hard. Let us fight strong. Let us go on Thursday and to win the elections for you, the people. Let us support Labour. Let us support change. Change for the better. Change for the best. Change for your empowerment. Thank you, my dear people. Love you all. And make sure that come June 13, 2014, that is a new Labour Party government and a new Prime Minister. Thank you, my dear comrades. Love you again.